Insecurities. Yeah, hey, who turned the heater off? Hey! Little 5-speed action too. YouTube, welcome back. Jack Callisti here. It is January 21st, timestamp of 8:17 a.m. It is currently 12 degrees. 12 degrees, but feels like 6. It is so damn cold. So damn cold. It's not fun out here. I know that. Not fun doing anything. Not fun moving, but all right, enough complaining. Let's get on the road. Wow, dude, no, dude, and we didn't even know, like I said, I mean, I'm sure you found out about the water line the same time I did, which was the day before we were supposed to go dig it. Like, yeah. That's wild. Yeah, he really is. That's like I said, when I was there, like I got a vibe, like I told you, yeah, nah, like I told you, man, you're not alone in that. You know how it is. You meet a lot of people, you deal with a lot of people, and you can kind of, you can form opinions, and you can kind of learn right away what type of situation you're in. And I got caught dead in the water too. I completely forgot Monday. I was in a similar situation Monday, and then I'm like, then I drove by the bank, and then I drove by the post office. I'm like, oh crap, it's a holiday. I wasn't even thinking. Yeah, I get nervous too, you know, just leaving stuff open. Like, it's not ideal, obviously, in winter. So that's, I mean, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna do the best I can, but I'm just nervous about, you know, just settling and everything because all the ice. But I mean, we'll figure out. But I'll obviously do the best I can. But if you can just give me a shout later. Like, let's touch base this afternoon. Just let me know kind of, you know, what condition you're in. But yeah, no, 100% that all right. But yeah, I'm definitely planning on tomorrow. So I'll touch base with you at the end of the day. If I don't hear from you, I'll give you a shout back. All right. Thanks, dude. Bye. So for some backstory, last week we went and dug a trench, and we left it open a lot longer than, you know, we wanted to, but obviously what gets delayed is inspections, and with that holiday on Monday and everything, I think, you know, the towns, it's that time of year. I think a lot of guys are still taking time off from the holidays and trying to coordinate, and like I said, getting everything inspected, it can kind of get lost in the dust. So we are on our way right now to look at that job that we're supposed to go backfill tomorrow. Just want to get some eyes on it. Just want to see. It's a generator line that we ran, and the plumber also ran a little new kind of water service that we opened up for him. So just want to get some eyes on it, see what we're dealing with. That way we're not showing up tomorrow blind. Oh yeah, welcome to my little Honda. This is an 07 Honda Civic. It has 194,000 miles on it. I bought this car for a little over $3 grand cash when I first started the business. I had obviously bought my truck, but you know, the truck's a big V8 that gets 10 miles to the gallon. So with this car, I'm able to go anywhere and everywhere and look at anything. And I put $20 in it and I get 400 miles out of it. So if I were to tell you the thing that's made me the most amount of money or given me the most amount of opportunity, it would be this car right here. This car has opened up so many doors for me and so many avenues, and allowed me to go from point A to point B, sometimes when they're an hour and a half away, to meet with people and look at things. And yeah, I bought it with, I think it had 160 on it, so I've definitely put my fair share of miles on it, and no sign of it getting tired. This thing's a workhorse. We got some serious cold days coming. I think over the next week we have at least 4 days I know of where it's not even going to be above 25 degrees. So digging is going to be super tough. We're getting into that part of the season. I'm supposed to have a perk test next week, percolation test. Who knows how the hell that's going to go. Under the bridge. With it almost being to the end of January, really just got to get through February. March is kind of cold too, but once I hit that, once I get to February, I'm that much closer to spring. Everything gets a little bit better. I can feel it. I can feel spring coming. I can feel the money coming in again. Stop repeating yourself so much. Please, stop. What a beautiful view. Growing up here, being here my whole damn life, I can still appreciate a beautiful view like that. Gorgeous. Some more beautiful views for you guys. Ah, it's so nice. God, it's so nice. Yo, what's going on?
Hey, Jack, how are you?
Oh, living the dream. How are you?
Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Just got a few lives done.
Staying warm?
Staying warm.
It's the name of the game.
Name of the game.
I just went and I just took a ride out and I just looked at our disaster for tomorrow. So it's not going to be fun, but we'll figure it out, you know?
Yeah, it closed up, yeah, so nobody falls in there.
Yeah, but I'm
Insurance claim.
I'm still waiting. I'm 99%. He's 99% sure he's going to be good to go. Hey, Lois, it's Jack Callisti returning your call. How you doing?
I'm doing well, thank you. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Little cold out, but I'm doing all right. 11 degrees, so. So, yeah. So tell me, so what type of stuff are you trying to get done?
I've got to get. I have my husband's just gotten out of the hospital. The VNA nurses said that they will come. It's my little driveway place isn't plowed. Part of the septic system.
Definitely do not drive over that. You do not want to go anywhere near that.
No.
We do all sort of driveway projects. I'm super interested. I would want to come and look at it. You know, obviously when the snow melts a little bit, it's not going to look good. And I to put my name on, I want to make sure it looks good for you. So I don't. Are you just looking to buy a foot of snow this weekend? So I don't know. I just want to see it when it's stripped down and there's no snow, no ice on it, so I can get a really good idea as to what needs to be done. We'll meet. I'll give you an idea of what I'm thinking and what it'll cost, and we can go over everything. All right?
Great.
Awesome.
We'll do that.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Keep in touch and have a good day. All right. I think that's going to be it for today. We're going to catch up tomorrow when we go backfill this. I'm super hesitant to show you guys this because I just get nervous. Sometimes how I do stuff, you know, I really don't have a choice right now. I know it's not ideal to go backfill this. I know it shouldn't have been left open, but my hands were kind of tied with it, and I don't want to go here and think that you guys think I do crap work or whatever, but I got to kind of put that beside me, because when I took this on and when I wanted to do this YouTube thing, I need to show you everything. I need to show you what I go through, the things I go through. So yeah, we're gonna go there tomorrow. Guys, we'll catch up with you in the morning when we're at the yard loading the gear. Peace. One of my buddies reached out. He said, yeah, he's like, I like it, man. There's too many timestamps in there. I don't know, maybe I'll try and chill with that a little bit. Timestamp 7:40 a.m. Thursday morning. A little bit warmer out today. It's supposed to hit like 45 degrees. So we are on our way to the yard. We're gonna load up the Mini and we're gonna get out to the job. I'll catch up with you when we get over to the yard. All right, it's about 10 to 8. I'm gonna fire this thing off. Ooh, it's soupy, soupy, soupy. Just pluming a little bit, a little cold. You guys are gonna meet my buddy Joel today, aka Papa Joe. He gives me a hand a lot of the times, and he's a really, really good friend of mine. Voila. So we got a big storm that's gonna be rolling in on Sunday, and we just got a call yesterday from one of our electricians that they have a customer that's on generator backup right now. They lost a leg on their service, so we're gonna go backfill this today, and then we're gonna get ready to go dig that one tomorrow. And you know, we gotta have it all wrapped up before the big snowstorm comes. So it goes from got not much going on to becoming super busy pretty quick. Again, I'm not gonna complain. I mean, we're almost at the end of January and I'm staying busy, so every year it gets a little better. All right, slide this over. Yeah, it's a real muddy mess, but it's expected. Said it's gonna be almost 45 today, so I think a lot of that snow is gonna melt, which is what needs to happen. So, quick slide over this way, line ourselves up. I'm gonna grab that tooth bucket as well, just in case I need it, but I know I won't. Better safe than sorry, as they say. I've had really good luck. So my old one didn't have glow plugs, so if it was anything below 35 degrees, I would have to jump it. And even sometimes then it would really struggle. So when I bought this new one, knock on wood, I haven't had any problems with it. But no, having glow plugs has been an absolute game changer for me. I came here after that last snowstorm. I accidentally left the door open, and I didn't leave it in like the locked position. We had some high winds too. That thing must have been banging around like crazy. I don't know how it didn't break off or shatter the glass, or thank God it didn't. It is binder time. Rookie mistake. Yeah, it's a 200-foot run along a driveway. We got people have a generator backup, so I mean, it's still an emergency, but at least they can still run everything they have to run. You know, they're elderly and they have no backup of any kind. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that one in a separate video, or if I'm gonna do it in this one. I guess we'll see how today goes. But I think what I'll do, 2 different sites, get a little bit more videos out there. All right, we are locked and loaded. While I catch my breath, we'll wait for Joel. All right, we'll slide our way out of here. Joel just got here about 8:15. We're gonna head to the job. Maybe we'll do a little talking on the way. I just gotta get this car seat to my wife, and then we'll get you back up with you. All right, we're about 12 minutes away from the job. I got Joel here with me. Joel, introduce yourself. Who are you?
Joel Valentine. Here from what? Papa Joe's? That's so with
Papa
Jack.
Joe's, yeah. Joel and I met through a mutual friend, and I was actually, God, I don't know, when was that, in the summer?
Yeah,
Trying to think.
Early summer, I think, yeah.
So I met Joel over, our buddy's got a farm that we've done a bunch of stuff at, and I met Joel, and there was a morning where the guy who was helping me out at the time, he'd flake on me all the time. And
probably last year, right? Because we actually did the trees.
Probably 2 years ago.
2 years.
It was probably 2 years ago, you're right. So I was in a wicked jam, and I called my buddy to get Joel's number, and yeah, he was there in like 10 minutes. He saves my ass, to put it lightly. And I do anything I can for him. You know, it's
vice versa, though.
Yeah.
You help me with machines all day, every day.
Yeah. No, it's awesome to have someone like him in my corner, and it's not easy to find people who are loyal this day and age, and someone who will drop everything to come and help you. And we've both, helped each other like that in a lot of situations. So it's good to have someone like that. And yeah, in the wintertime, he slows down a little bit. Couple good days together.
Yeah, you ready for this 20 inches?
Yeah, we got some serious snow coming. We're talking about right now. I'm seeing 14 to 2 feet. So load it up. That's what we say. We'll be ready. But then you see, like, Oklahoma City's gonna get hammered. Like, everybody, yeah, dude, everybody's gonna get hammered. You're gonna see a bunch of guys like bringing in gear for this one. All right, we'll catch back up with you guys when we get to the job. All right, just fired off the gear, just getting on site. So any of the installation, I just provided trench for the electrician and the plumber. Let's see what we got going on here. So I'll come in here first. We'll get this buttoned up. We'll do that last. We'll pretty much, yeah, it's just on the water line, but that's a big gas line. All right, I'm gonna go do my binders and I'll catch up with you guys when I get in here. We're gonna put all, he just said too, put all his stuff, the blankets and all the extra stuff, just put off to the side and he'll take it. All right. Almost to the exact day of the year when I got this machine. Put 370 hours on it so far. I couldn't be more happy with this machine. He's the only one I've ever owned. It's definitely, I don't know if I'll ever own anything else other than a Deere. I was looking at those like 17s, like those micros, and wouldn't mind getting something like that, but we'll see. Time will tell. All right, time to give it hell. I bought it yesterday, and you know, I get all into my own head and worry about what people say, what people think, and I don't know. Actually, I'll go in blade first. Try and watch that little wire right there. What do you think that wire is? Even 6 inches? Or I mean, even like, I don't, dude. Nobody puts anything deep in the ground. That's an old line that we had, but like if you look at it, like, you know, it just floats right on the surface. I'm gonna track over it, and so we'll try and bury it a little bit the best we can. Knock in some of this, try and mix up some of this material a little bit. All right, catch up with you when I get in there. We found the conduit that goes, all these sheds obviously run, so I don't know, what was there, 3 conduits in here? Super careful. We, you know, did a lot of hand digging in this area. Fortunately, all this material is really loamy, so I'm not really too worried about rocks. There is a gas line in there, but this was a generator line, and then we'll backfill that. Now, it is now. That's what we call in the business a bonus. A little bit, get in there a little better, so I can grab that pile out there. This will be the slowest part. I'll be able to get ripping a little bit once I can. This is just a tight corner with the building being right there. But more before I sweep. I can get it. I just got to get my boom a little bit. Grab a bucket because I'm gonna track right here. I grab up where I knew originally. So we dug this last Tuesday, and originally it was, oh, you'll be able to come back Thursday, and then it got delayed because of inspection. So, you know, I knew once that happened, I knew it was going to be a little bit of a mess just because, you know, I knew snow was coming, so. I want to hit that unit, boy. Look at the size of those lines, huh? No, it's supposed to be how it is, how he has it. Yep. Yep. Just be careful like so, drop it in, and then I won't really be able to punch it with the machine, but we'll do a lot of compaction. Yep, we'll just keep going along here. Don't want to hit the generator, don't want to hit the building, go nice and slow. Whatever I can't reach, I can have him just kind of fine tune with a shovel, but that'll be it for a little bit. I figured it was going to be super bony out here. We're in a part of the Cape where it's kind of rock galore, but we were really fortunate. It was all this part was loamy. When we get into the water line, that was really rocky. So the importance of finding what clean material I can, bedding that pipe before we start doing the backfill, that'll be crucial. Back corner done, and then we'll start working our way out. This is the only dicey part. Just a little bit of a tight area, but we got it. We got it. Used to go do these backfills by myself, and then it just becomes too much. You know, you really need a ground guy, not just to watch you, but to just kind of keep up with you, you know, or else you're in and out of the machine, It's way easier just to kind of work together and get it all closed up. So, you good back there? You want one more? A little bit? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how many trenches Joel and I have done together, but we work really, really, really well together. So I think he had said a little bit before, but he has his own landscape business. And how many guys? What did you have? 6 guys this summer? Yeah, he's like me, and he's trying to grow. All right, just get this little last bit on this big section, and we'll move back out to the other side of the walkway. Just kind of drop it in there like so. He'll be able to kind of fumble it around. So actually, this loamy stuff, I'm super surprised. It's not really frozen at all, so we can give it a nice rake and really pack it in there. And I'm actually surprised. I think it's going to be worse, obviously, when I get into the sand for the water line, but we'll figure it out when we get out there. It's not too bad so far.
Don't jinx it.
It's my middle name, boy. We'll go a couple inches and then we'll come up. In there, do the final touches in there, and then we'll set up. We'll start going down here. Slowly but surely, my boy. All right, he's gonna rake the rest of that, make it all look nicey nice. Start working on this other section. They're doing new walkways here. They're doing a big revamp here, so not gonna be too concerned with that. I can't believe it's only almost going to be 50 degrees today, and then Saturday we got a high of like 17, and then that's when the snow's coming Sunday through Monday. I mean, you know what they say. We'll know how much we're actually going to get when it's over, whatever the hell they say, but can't trust the weatherman ever. We'll pack this the best we can. This is 18 inches in the ground. Usually when I do the electric, it is, have bottom of the hole at 24, but for this particular one, it only called for 18, so that's what we went with. So give it a nice good punch, pack it down the best we can. Joel will come behind me, clean it all up, make it look nice and pretty. Well, the best we can. Like I said, it's not ideal, I'm gonna keep saying that, but it's just because of my insecurities. Mix this up a little bit more pliable. What is that, a trailer ramp?
Yeah, this one I can use for my snowblower.
It's like a little bike ramp or something. You want to get that brick out? I'm nervous about that gas line. Don't slip! Alright, I moved the camera angle down a little bit. I'm nervous that you guys aren't able to see the bucket, but time will tell when I run the video. So, did this little bit. I still got all this to go behind me, but just gonna get this little section cleaned up and start moving forward. That's about it. He'll hop right in there with the loot, get it all done. Spin around and we'll keep going. And the tape is in there. I don't know if you can see it, but it is there. Hey, you know what? They got the tape underneath, but let's run another one. Even though he's got some tape in there, what I like to do is put a little bit of material in the hole and then just throw some in there just in case, we never want this to get hit, so. do whatever it takes to make sure it doesn't get whacked. That's what we're gonna do. All right, just another precaution. I didn't have any electrical tape, so I just used caution tape, but that'll be good. They'll get the point. Since it's private, DigSafe won't flag it out, so. But DigSafe is not, you know, they used to flag electric right up to the house, and now, you know, no matter where the meter is, they consider it private, so they only flag, you know, 3 feet off the handhole, which it's difficult because, you know, you come in these, it's just a lot of direct burial lines that have no tape or anything, so you never know even when you're on it. So just another part of the game, makes it interesting, keeps you on your toes, you know. Moving along though, pretty good, packing this as we go. I thought it was live, I thought they connected it, so this was just for the trenching inspection then. So they still gotta come back and do, is the electric hooked up? Now, we crossed gas. Where we crossed that gas? Like right here? Yeah, we hand dug all that. We don't mess around with that. You know, we're constantly digging around utilities, and nobody wants to hand dig, but if it's gonna save you a utility hit and all that stuff, we're obviously gonna do it, right? It's kind of a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. You don't need any anywhere? All right, I'm gonna switch the position so I can hit the house. Well, not hit the house, backfill the house. We don't wanna do that. All right, switch positions. We're gonna finish the gas line, and then we're gonna start on the water line. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Like I said, I'm hoping I got the angle right. That would suck if I didn't this whole time. You guys haven't been able to see anything, but hopefully we're all right. Just putting the finishing touches up against the house. Grab a few buckets, get in there. That gas meter, that'll be a bad day. Drop you 2 more and we'll see what we get.
Yeah.
Okay. You're sweating, I'm not even working you that hard. All right, that's our backfill for the gas and the electric. Get out, I'm gonna assess this water line. Gonna bed it, make sure he's got tape in there, and then we'll catch back up with you. So the plumber bedded it a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit of a better job, get some clean stuff around that water line. We don't have to worry about a rock landing on it or anything. We're gonna start up against the house, and we're just gonna kind of work our way out to the curb. So let's get into it. Just take some of this nice sand. It's not too rocky, so we don't pop that line. Just bed it a little bit. We'll get down in there after and pack her in. Put it to bed.
I'll rip this pipe through.
All right, starting up against the house, bedded that a little bit. What? I'll always put it on the electricians or the plumbers just to put the tape in the hole. They need it for their inspection anyways. So. Like I said, I got some caution tape. Just throw more in there. Can never be too cautious. Oh, start on the house. And then once I work my way back a little bit, I can sweep it all in, but be slow going here. All right, we're almost ready up against the house, so gonna do a little bit more of the trench and then just keep working our way out. like so. Watch yourself, I'm gonna grab that. Hold it up. Usually when I do it with rocky soil like this, if it's my water line, I'll haul it out and we'll bring back sand, and it all depends on the soil. The Cape's sandy for the most part. You just hit some towns where it's, you know, like this, super bony. All right. Time to put it to bed. God, it's a big ass rock. I'm gonna get that out of there. Deal with that after. Before we got here, they had taken down a bunch of trees and they had pulled some stumps. The yard was in really rough shape, so I don't know what their plan is. Nice for one to grab. As I come up too, punching it down, doing some lifts. That way we don't have to worry about it settling. I think this one's about 5 feet in the ground. We found it was an old steel line. Oh, we were careful. We went against that because, you know, with those old steel lines, you'll rip them right out of the curb. You'll rip the curb right out of the ground. Boulder country, boy, Boulder country. Yeah, just keep packing it down as we go. That's all we can do. I was digging it. I was getting nervous being that close, like those old school bulkheads. The old block, there's really nothing holding those things up. Even the foundations. You see these block foundations. It's definitely hairy digging up against them, that's for sure. Alright, we're working our way out to the street. We're gonna get it all filled in, get it all packed, and then we'll come back and do our final grade, final cleanup. I'll work with my bucket while he works with his rake, and we'll get it all tied in. Not as bad as I thought it was, though. Huh? Hey, watch yourself. Quick. Just working our way out. He's coming behind me and cleaning it all up. We'll get a rough grade and then we'll do our final, and the only thing left will be to figure out what's for lunch. It's a really good couple sandwich shops up here. I'm not really hungry, but I might grab a little something on the way home. Nice to put this one to bed. Yeah, when they do the loam, obviously, I don't know if I'm doing it, but yeah, you're just gonna have to scratch all the rocks out and just doing the best we can. The boss just told me I'm good. Give it a few final sweeps, and yeah, see you later, bye. You need anything else? Get this thing out of here? Yes, sir. You heard Get out! I'm gonna hop out and just shovel these tracks off real quick. Not bad. I mean, it is what it is. All right, I'm gonna load this up. Not too bad. Those are the only two hand tools. The rest are theirs, right? I'm gonna scoot that bucket in. It was a little far forward. Hey, I think we're just gonna run and drop this off. Going up. Okay, give it a little turn. All right, we're good. We are good. The one car that comes down here. Money sometimes equals entitlement. You know that, especially down here. I heard that they've been giving people crap for that, so. Yeah, I've heard that. All right, I'll strap down. Throw the ramp up and get on out of here. All right, that's gonna be it for this one. We're gonna catch back up with you guys tomorrow when we go do this other one. I'm gonna get videos of us opening it up and backfilling, so. All right, please like, please subscribe. Find us on Facebook at Land Revolution. Find us on TikTok at Land_Revolution. And find us on Instagram at Land_Revolution. All right, that's a mouthful. I'm gonna sign off here. Joel, any last words?
Have a good day,
Peace
guys.
out. We'll see Joel tomorrow. And yeah, have a good day. Bye.